All right, here we go. 3 and 2 and 1. Hey, everybody, and welcome back to the Digital Excursion. I took a big breath there to get excited. I got to start with the right amount of energy at the beginning.
Goes downhill from there.
Yeah. Hey, everybody, and welcome back.
It's like, all right, we're wrapping it up.
I'm your host, Marlon Abram. Like I said, this is the Digital Excursion. Take care of some business right off the bat. If you want to follow the Digital Excursion, you can find us on Instagram, on TikTok at Digital Excursion. You can email us at thedigitalexcursion@gmail.com. You can find us on Twitter. You can find us on YouTube. Give us a like and a subscribe and a comment. Whew. All right. Now my energy's out. These are my two co-hosts. This is Justin Pua.
Hello.
And Tyron Lee.
Thank you.
Oh man, I spilled. How you guys doing? I know
Doing
it's a little later than we usually record.
I know. There's no sun out.
I know.
Crazy.
Yeah. How about you, Tyron? How you doing?
I'm okay.
You look all right. You look just okay.
Yeah, just okay.
I was gonna say, you look like you look great, man. You look great. That's all I'm saying.
No, actually, I would say before I got on this, I was playing Fall Guys. And if you ever played this last final round where it's like a hex round where you have to like jump on these hex tiles and they disappear, so you got to keep jumping on the next one. I had my whole entire path to myself because I'm on the very bottom level. The entire little tiles by myself. And some guy from the gods fell down on my path and took me out. And he won the game because we were just the last two.
He was up top just looking at you. You looking at you struggling, and he was like, I'm gonna drop right here.
Yeah. Like I literally, okay, it was me and another guy far out. So I'm thinking just me and him on the last two guys. So I seen him fall, like him falling. I'm like, oh, I'm about to win. Here he comes, drop in front of me, and then I like midair while I'm jumping on that tower, and then I like disappear and like fall into like the lava or whatever. I'm like, oh hell no! Everything I've been through.
I've never seen Tyron start off with this much energy.
I was mad, man.
Isn't that
Fall
just
Guys, very stressful? So.
Yeah, I think it sounds like a perfect metaphor for life, though. You know what I mean? You just doing you, and then someone comes up and fucks the whole thing up. Ain't that right?
Mm-hmm.
Sound like a black woman. Anyway, we're gonna get into some stuff here. We got some news about Ironman, some stuff about Kate Winslet on the set of Avatar 2, My Hero Academia, things happening with Studio Ghibli, Will Smith news as well. Super Nintendo World coming soon in Los Angeles, California, to Universal Studios, and the 2022 Game Awards. All right. So that's the show today, guys. If it sounds interesting, join along for the ride. If it doesn't, I don't care. It's just keep it on. Keep it on while you drive. keep it on while you keep it playing while you're cleaning up. You know, you ain't gotta listen to everything. You can jump around. We give you the option. So on the 11th of this month, which already passed, notable actor and just all around great person, LeVar Burton, was recognized for a Lifetime Achievement Award, I think, at the Emmys, which is like, I don't know. I saw the little video clip of it. He got his award presented by Lawrence Fishburne. And I was like, oh, man, that's just pretty cool. You know, you really don't, you know, LeVar Burton kind of falls into the background of Hollywood, at least these days. and I don't think he really gets the recognition that he deserves. So I thought that was a pretty cool little thing to start off the day with. I always was a big fan of LeVar Burton.
Yeah, he deserves the award just for Reading Rainbow alone.
Yeah,
Just like inspiring generation upon generation of kids to read. Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, that show did the opposite for me. But I still I still like the show because they would read to me. And I was like, I don't
books.
No. I was like, well, I don't need to read. The show's gonna read for me.
This is how he got into audiobooks.
Yeah, honestly. Thank you, LeVar.
No point in reading. Has to pay somebody to read.
But also not just reading Rainbow, also known for playing Kuta Kinte in Roots, the young Kuta Kinte, also known for playing in Star Trek. I'm not really sure the character he played, but
Geordie LaForge, I believe that's his name.
Yeah. But didn't he wear the thing?
Yeah. Apparently it was very painful to wear that.
It looks painful.
To wear it for like hours.
How do you see?
He couldn't.
Damn.
Yeah.
It just speaks to his acting chops.
Sorry.
Yeah.
My bad. LeVar over here. Sorry.
Also has a great cameo in a Community.
Yes, also in Community, playing himself as LeVar Burton.
Yeah, I remember
that. Doing the hosting on Jeopardy after Alex Trebek passed for some time. Yeah, man. Congratulations, LeVar. If you're hearing this, you're probably not. I don't know if you know what the internet is, but we at the digital excursion. We at the digital excursion, we love you and your work. Moving on with the recognitions. Ironman, what was it? Nominated into the film registry, or
yeah, it's been accepted into the National Film Registry.
Is that like a museum or something? Hall of Fame kind of thing, right?
Sorta, yeah. It's basically they just catalog movies that have been like culturally significant or just like are in its own category of like like style wise, something of like cultural note.
Yeah. I think Iron Man fits that. I think that's a pretty good call.
Yeah, it kicked off the MCU, which is
technically
it's not the Hulk.
Let's get this straight, all right? Edward Norton in the Hulk started that whole bitch, all right? He doesn't get enough. He don't get enough recognition for that.
Facts.
It was the first MCU movie to create the universe.
Wait. If you go to that post-credit scene in Hulk.
Oh yeah, Tony did show up at the end in the bar.
It was the thing that kicked it off. Like,
all right, no, I agree with you. I just like
the Hulk was just sitting there.
I just like to fight with you.
Iron Man kicked that shit into the universe.
I would say, like, I think I saw Iron Man. I watched it again during the summer because, like, I had nothing to watch or whatever. Finished watching Jersey Shore, so I was just like, yeah. But anyways, that movie still holds up, man. Like, that movie is still great. Like, it's better than most of the Marvel movies that just came out. Like, still, like effects wise too. I would say, like, yeah, it's. I think it's
the first one.
Yeah, number one. The first Iron Man. I feel like that's still like one of my favorite MCU movies of all time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Have you guys seen it recently?
Not recently. I want to say within the past few years, I think I've seen it once. But yeah, still holds up. It's great.
Disgraceful.
It's funny. It's like billions of Marvel movies out. Expect me to go back to the first one and watch it every year,
just to refresh yourself of what this franchise could be. All right.
They don't play the first one on TV. They only play the second and third one, like on repeat.
They need to get the reviews up, especially of Iron Man 3.
But yeah, it still holds up. Yeah.
Yeah. Still very good. Robert Downey Jr. is still doing a great job. He's phenomenal. Phenomenal. I would like to see Robert Downey Jr. do better movies now that he's out of the MCU, but who knows? Who knows how that's gonna happen? Actually, I'm gonna just throw this in there. They've been showing pictures of Christopher Nolan's next movie, which is about Robert Oppenheimer, the guy who created the atomic bomb. And like, I guess Robert Downey Jr. is in that movie, like not as a main role, but like as a probably support character. And it just looks really good. I don't know if you guys have seen anything about it. And then there's this whole talk about they recreated the atomic bomb, or like at least the effect, without using digital compositions. Like, I guess it's a practical effect. But yeah, just wanted to throw it in there because it looks really cool.
I think he's at this point of his career where he's just kind of like doing whatever he wants. Like, he's not trying to go for big roles. Like, he just released that documentary about his dad.
He did?
Yeah.
RDJ?
I think it's called like A Senior or something like that.
Really? Well, I figure he's got like a bunch. I figure he's got like a bunch of money. You know, like he's probably. I think maybe that's the thing after being in a franchise for so long too. Like, you just kind of do passion projects.
So like, his dad was a filmmaker. The documentary is called Senior. It's just about him and his life and his movies.
Oh, who's his dad?
Robert Downey.
That makes
Who's Junior?
You mean to tell me that Robert Downey Jr.'s father is Robert Downey?
Right.
I would never guessed. Thought that was just like an actor name.
Stage name.
I mean,
a stage name.
But yeah, like I believe that he made that documentary because he's not as notable as his son. So
yeah, he's giving his dad
RDJ is trying to
giving his dad some flowers. Yeah. Congrats, Robert. On
the junior.
The junior, yeah, not senior. We don't know what you did. Moving on. Avatar 2 is coming out this month.
This weekend.
You know, if we weren't doing this show,
technically, yeah.
Well, if we weren't doing this show, I would never really pay attention to it like that. But the more I read into it, it's just like I'm getting a little bit more excited for it. And
damn, switching sides.
I'm sorry. I know. I mean, I'm giving it some hope that it might be good. Like, I'm hearing the reviews coming out. I'm like, okay.
Reviews. People seen it?
Yeah, you know, they get reviewers to see it beforehand.
Lame. The hell? What make them more special than me?
They're reviewers.
Yeah, they're reviewers. Nobody know you, Tyrant.
I could be a reviewer. There's no qualifications.
Yeah, but you're not.
But I'm saying there's no
not to
barrier.
Be harsh.
There's no barrier to be a reviewer. You could just go on YouTube and be a reviewer.
That's true. But to be a professional reviewer is to have the job of a professional reviewer. You know what I'm saying?
And do it consistently.
And say some. Is it lame because you're not doing it?
No, hell no, I don't want to do it.
They do that all the time. That's how, you know, when they show a movie trailer and they put all these quotes on the trailer, it's from reviewers.
Like, I blur that out in my mind. I don't know what that says, to be honest.
My thing is like, I remember every movie trailer I used to see during the summer would be like, #1 movie in America. And I was like, wait, that was just the other movie.
Yeah, it's the new #1.
I'm like, are they both #1 at the same time?
No, it's #1 when you see it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. On that release date.
Yeah. No, the moment it's your eyes see that,
then it's #1. And then when you see a movie next week, it's #1. But yeah, Avatar 2, Way of Water. If you didn't know, it involves a lot of water. And one of the actresses, Kate Winslet, he said, what was it? Almost set the record for holding her breath for what, 7 minutes?
She broke the record not
Oh, she
for
broke the
the
record.
world record, but for the on-set record for someone like filming a movie for holding their breath underwater, which was previously held by Tom Cruise, like around 6 minutes.
Really?
Yeah. So she did 7 minutes, 10 seconds around
Wow.
that time. And yeah, when she when she starfish, she asked everyone if she was dead. She's like,
Wait,
"Am I dead?"
were they trying to break the record on purpose?
No, I think she was just trying to get the shot done, and then she ended up breaking the record on accident.
God damn.
Yeah.
After a few seconds, I'm like, hey, get me out of here. I feel like there's been a lot of water movies this year,
Yeah.
you know, or maybe like in the last few years.
I mean, I just watched like two Marvel, not Marvel movies, two water movies back to back, like Aquaman and then Black Panther. Now, I'm not gonna watch Avatar this weekend, but Avatar.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know, I was looking at some of the I've been looking at some of the BTS of Wakanda Forever and Aquaman. And like I know a lot of those scenes aren't filmed on in water. Like a lot of them are filmed like on a blue screen and then it's like comped in. But I feel like it's really hard to film in water. Like it seems like it's a what's the word? Like an unsafe work practice, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. I would hate to be an actor having to film in water. Like, hey, we need another take. Just stay underwater. Just we're reloading the camera.
Did you see the behind the scenes for Titanic? What James Cameron first attempt was trying to do for the Titanic
I've
break-in?
heard about it.
When he was like, let's actually get a Titanic out in the ocean and make it actually hit the iceberg and have everybody truly fall in.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
like,
that's what I'm saying.
what?
Unsafe work practices. You know, why are they letting them if they were
There's
like
to bring it back to the Oppenheimer thing, there's a tweet saying like Christopher Nolan would totally make a bomb and then drop it just to film it.
like, but we need real people down there.
It's like, extras will work.
It's like they're unpaid, so it's okay.
They're no longer here. It doesn't matter.
I heard that also on the set of the Titanic, like a lot of people were threatening to leave the production because, like, especially when the scene where the Titanic like sinks and people are jumping in the water and yada yada yada, like people were really freezing in the water while they were trying to get the shot. And I heard that like James Cameron wouldn't let anyone leave the set during that. He was just like, you stay in the water or you're fired type of thing. And I'm just thinking, if this dude was a store manager, there'd be so many calls, you know, OSHA calls or whatever. You'd be out of here. But then when you hear that stuff about directors, it's just like, wow, they're so passionate. Am I wrong?
No, there's they want to get the performances as authentic as they can, and if it means giving people hyperthermia, you know, it's just a small price to pay.
You know, even Quentin Tarantino said, what's that white guy name? Not Leno. Leonardo. There it is.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Wait, am I
Leno? No, you're good.
Oh, I'm good. Good. He was like, these black people aren't black people. They're your property. Learn from that. And then,
oh yeah, to get him into the mindset.
And I was like, damn, that's real. And he got it.
It's like,
damn.
You looking at Quentin Tarantino like, It came from somewhere. I don't like that.
Sound like it came from your great grandfather.
Yeah, exactly. Who directed Apocalypse Now? You know what I'm saying? That movie. Hold on, give me a
Francis
sec.
Ford Coppola.
Francis, I think so. Apocalypse Now. Let me just double check before I go into this. Yeah. So apparently, on like Apocalypse Now is one of my favorite war movies like ever. Like I love that movie. Um, apparently, like there were so many like disasters on that set. I think it's pretty well known. Like that, like people almost died. Like there was almost like the sets almost burned down. And I think they were really filming in like Vietnam or someplace like Vietnam. Like apparently it was like so atrocious. They made a whole documentary about how bad the production of that movie went. And I think it's what made all the mistakes and all the stuff that happened on that set made the budget for that movie like skyrocket. You know, that's it's kind of crazy to think about. Yeah. Yep, that's it on that one.
I don't know how we got to that.
I don't know. I thought that was just an interesting little tidbit to add. Yeah, not safe work environments. If you're doing anything you need to for the shot or production set, I guess. Moving on. You guys like Studio Ghibli?
No.
All right, moving on then.
Not after Grogu and the Dust Bunnies.
Oh yeah, I watched that too. I finally got to it. It was whack.
It was whatever.
It was kind of whack. Yeah,
it's just a thing.
But no, it wasn't worth. I'm sorry, it wasn't worth
right.
us reporting on
it. It's notable. It's just
yeah.
It's notable in the sense that two major studios were collabing, but the product itself was just underwhelming.
Yeah, Studio Ghibli, Justin does not like you. So
but yeah, I do love Studio Ghibli, so
no, yeah, Studio Ghibli is amazing. For people who don't know, Studio Ghibli is basically, in layman's terms, the Japanese version of Disney animation studios. So great animation studios, puts out a bunch of classics like Spirited Away, Ponyo, My Neighbor Totoro, and the list goes on.
Castle.
Howl's Moving Castle, Princess Mononoke,
Porco Rosso.
Yep, all those great classics. So apparently, the creator Hayao Miyazaki is stepping back into the director's chair after years of retirement. I'm not exactly sure how long he's been in retirement, but he's planning to make another movie. And coming out in 2023. So that's pretty exciting if you like Studio Ghibli movies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The premise I'm not too sure of yet, but it's called How Do You Live? And it's probably gonna be some sad shit. It's probably gonna make you feel, make you think, and yeah, it's something to look forward to if you like those movies.
It could be, but most of the Studio Ghibli stuff is like pretty upbeat for the most part. But
it's a good mix.
Have Grave of the Fireflies, which I refuse to watch because I heard it's really sad.
You never watched it?
Maybe he's coming back to make another one. Yeah, I've never watched it.
Dog.
I refuse to watch it.
Don't watch it. If you ever feeling sad, that movie will make you 10 times more sad.
Right.
Yeah. It is a horrible. It's okay. It's a beautiful movie. It's a great movie, but it's a horrible experience.
Mm-hmm. It's just wartime movie with kids suffering through it. I don't want to watch it.
It is the worst. Every scene, I remember watching it and I was like, man, every scene is making me feel worse and worse. Why do I keep watching this movie? And then it ends and I just feel empty inside.
Yeah, no, thank you.
The That's the synopsis for you. 10 out of 10, though. It's a great movie.
So yeah, he might come out of retirement just to, make another one of those. So who knows?
Well, I was reading this short synopsis about this upcoming movie, and it says it has to do with the topics of war and death.
Oh God.
So
Okay.
I was
Already.
I don't think it's going to be like a Kiki's Delivery Service type movie. Do you guys have any favorites? By Studio
Porco
Ghibli?
Rosso is my favorite. I believe I've said that before. Yeah. So
yeah, the one with the pigs and the planes. That's a solid one. That's a solid one. Tired?
Oh,
I thought we lost you for a second.
My bad.
No, this is Earth to Tyrant.
I don't know. I haven't watched a lot of them. The only one. What's the one? I don't know. I gotta ask the only person I watch it with. She would know the titles to the ones I've seen. So I can't
Away.
into. No, I've seen that one. I know that one, but I'm talking about like the ones that I like.
Name what's the notable thing about it?
Yeah, character, scene.
Maybe we can name it.
Well, the recent one I liked was we saw it at theaters. Howl's Moving Castle.
Yeah, that's a great one.
I really like that one.
Wait, Calcifer, the little fire guy.
Yeah, that was pretty good. And I got the very first one we seen. It's like I probably want to say Spirit Away. It's not Spirit Away though. It's something. It's something like alongside of Spirit Away because we saw that and then we saw something else.
Princess Mononoke.
Is it with the wolf?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
That one's probably like my favorite. I think I've said that before too. Yeah. Yeah. That's a really good one.
Even though I haven't finished watching that one, I kind of fell asleep halfway. Or maybe like 3/4 in.
Man, stop talking. Stop. Just stop. I saw a title and I was like, yeah, it's a nice title. Walked right out the room.
Oh, yeah. 3/4 in.
Come on, man. How you gonna say it's one of your favorites and you haven't finished it?
Because it was good all the way up till I fell asleep.
You never bothered to finish it?
Nah, I don't have it here.
You were at the theater?
Nah, I was at her house.
Oh, okay. I don't know if I can
like the DVD or something. I don't know.
Sometimes I'm not sure if I can trust your judgments.
I say Howl's Moving Castle is my favorite.
Yeah, Howl's Moving Castle is a good one. I really like Nausicaa in the Valley of the Wind. That's a good one. I think that one's done in collaboration with Disney. Princess Mononoke. And I think one that I really like, I don't hear a lot of people talk about, is The Borrowers. Have you seen that one?
Oh, yeah. I think I haven't seen it, but no one really mentions it. So I think it gets like swept under the rug.
Yeah. No one mentions it like at all. And the thing is, like, there's a live action version of The Borrowers too. I think that was made by Disney or something like that. And then there's the Studio Ghibli Miyazaki Borrowers, which I think is like a lot better. It's just, I don't know, it's just doing live action little people, not like little people, but
people that are little.
Yes, little people like that. It's kind of, it gets kind of weird. It's like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Where the grass is like 10 feet tall. But doing it in animation is just like it does great for the story content. So yeah, be excited because there's going to be new Studio Ghibli coming out next year.
Might be sad. We'll see.
Might be sad. Might get some awards for animation though. But he's not.
Oh, my bad.
Man, you broke my transition.
You break it up on my side.
I had the perfect transition. You broke right through it. Just go ahead and ask your question.
I don't care no more, man. I was gonna say, damn. See, I forgot. Oh, okay. I remember. We can even answer this at the end, so you can save this for the end. What's
All
the
right.
one movie that made you very emotional or that broke tears, like tears came out of your eyes? We could save that towards the end.
No, we can answer it now since you already asked.
Uh,
But I'm not gonna go first because I gotta think about it.
I got to think about it too. This is why we
see, that's
feel.
what I said at the
Oh,
end.
okay. Well, yeah, we'll circle back around to it then. All right. You know who's not winning any awards? Will Smith.
Wait, why
Will,
not?
Will Smith is not getting the awards.
Oh, you talking about?
So if you didn't know, Will Smith starred in a movie called Emancipation. This is his first movie post slap, and if you watch the trailer, it's very much Oscar bait. It seems like Oscar bait. Will Smith plays. I don't know if you guys have ever seen that picture of the slave. You probably see it in history books, but he has like his back all like whipped and everything, like all marked and everything. Like, it's a very famous picture, right? And Will Smith plays the character in that picture, who's a real person. And just to give a little synopsis of the movie. So the story is he's separated from his family, and this is after the revolution, the Civil War. So slaves are free, but slaves are free, but they weren't told they were free for a long time. So Will Smith is escaping the plantation to get to the Union soldiers who are in Louisiana, and so on and so forth. Sounds like a cool movie.
Jesus Christ.
I thought you got shot.
No. Oh, if anybody's listening, my light just fell. So, yeah, it sounds like a cool movie, but it's not doing too great for Will Smith. It's sitting at 50% right now on Rotten Tomatoes, 5 out of 10 on IMDb. I just don't think it's what the people wanted right now. Me personally, I'm a little tired of slave movies.
Max.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen it. I was gonna watch it. It's on Apple TV. I probably will watch it just to see how it is, for my own opinion. But I don't know, man. I don't know. Have you guys seen that trailer for the movie?
Yeah, I've seen the trailer and just like small clips of it. I don't think I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah. What about you, Tyron? How'd you feel when you first saw the trailer?
Oh my God, another slave. I was like, come on, bro.
Ain't we got enough? 400 years, now 400 more.
Like, let's do something else. And then there was like another show. I watched it was like on commercial. Not yeah, it was on commercial. And then like the next commercial was another slave TV show on Hulu.
Oh man, I was just about to bring that up.
And I'm like, bro, like, is this all we got?
Yeah. So the show that Tyron is talking about is I think it's called Kindred or Kindred.
Yeah, that's right.
And it's actually based on the book of Kindred. And I was like, okay, I know people love this book, but I was like, I don't want to see another slave movie or slave show, man. Get us out of the plantation. I mean, I don't know. It's I know that's our history. That's our lineage for most African Americans, for most Black people. But it's just like, I'm tired of seeing Black trauma. I know slavery is hard. You ain't got to tell me. And you ain't got to tell me in a long form medium. You don't need Will Smith to tell me slavery was hard. All right, let's move on. Tell some other stories. You know what I mean?
I wonder who is watching this. Like, I want to go to the theater just to see, or it's on Apple TV and Hulu, but like, I just want to peek into the theater just to see who is actually watching slavery movies now.
I'm pretty sure I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, you could go.
I mean, I'm pretty sure people are definitely coming out to see it, if not to just see Will Smith. than to hear about the story. But to say who's like really watching it, I don't know. I can't. I don't know, man. I'm tired of it. I don't want to keep seeing it.
Someone stealing your bike?
Not. This is why I usually bring him in. I forgot to bring him in.
Like, it's time.
But yeah, if you watch the interviews with Will Smith, he talks about his daughter, Will Smith, asking him, like, why are we doing another slave movie? And he's like, no, it's a freedom movie. You know, and like he was really pressing the movie hard. And then every word he was saying, I'm just like, I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it, Will Smith.
Who asked him that?
His daughter.
Oh, Willow? Willow asked, why are we doing another? There we go. Willow? Hold on, I gotta watch this.
Well, no, it's not. It's not. He mentions that in an interview. Yeah, it's not like a conversation with him and his daughter.
There you go, Willow. Speak the truth.
I think we're past the slave movie era anyway. You know?
Yeah. But then it's like, that's a whole nother topic. Never mind.
What?
I was going to say, then what other movie is there going to be that's notable that a lot other people other than Black people is going to watch?
I think a lot of other things, man.
I don't know. That's what I was about to ask.
I'm pretty sure. You just put, any other regular story with a Black person.
Like a because slavery is like Black history. What another Black history movie that, like Jackie Robinson? I think that's the only last notable.
There's a lot of Black history. I mean, like that's the thing. There's a lot of Black history that doesn't have to do with slavery.
There's a lot of other Blacks. That would draw a lot of attention. That's what I'm saying. I know they're out there, but that would draw like a lot of attention as a slavery movie.
I think if you really look in deep, like the example, there's a movie that's coming out or it's out now that stars Jonathan Majors, right? It's called Devotion, and it's based on a true story of a Black, or like one of the first Black American fighter pilots. And that's a piece of Black history. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, that's a piece of Black history that's not well known. Like, I've never heard about this. And I think that's like just looking for those types of stories that aren't told in school, that aren't widely publicized, that aren't just like Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, Rosa Parks. Black history is huge, and it's just not well known. So I think if we're looking like those little stories right there is enough to bring out Black people to see movies. You know what I mean?
Other than Black people.
I'm confused on your question, man.
I'm trying to get the non-Black people to watch the Black movies. That's the whole idea.
Man, just sit them down in front of Madea. They love Madea.
Black Panther just came out.
Black history movies. That's Black Panther is not a true Black history movie, unless there's actually like a slave with a.
Talking about like a Black movie. That's
no.
I stand by my original answer. Just show them another piece of Black history, and they'll come out. They'll come out for it. Unless they just want to see us and change, then that's something they got to work out. All right, something ain't right. But anyways, I haven't seen the movie. I can't really be a great judge of character for it, but I'm just going by what the reviews are right now. It's not looking great. I hope Will Smith puts out a better movie in the future, which I'm pretty sure he will. I'm pretty sure he's going for that second Oscar.
And being Deadshot again.
Nah, I don't think so.
He said he wants to come back.
That's definitely not going to get an Oscar. He's on the Oscar train now, right? He got one. Now he got to try to get another one.
Oh, yeah. I wanted to watch Richard too, but I never got to see it.
You never saw King Richard?
Yeah, I wanted to see it, but
it was pretty good. I would say
I figured.
that's I think let's discuss Will Smith for a second. And some of his best roles, in my opinion. All right. If you don't agree with my opinion, that's okay. You're just wrong. Will Smith has had some great roles before King Richard, before his Oscar-winning role, right? But I would say King Richard is also up there with it, right? So if I'm listing like my favorite Will Smith roles, it would have been Top three. Muhammad Ali.
I haven't got to see, but I know what you're saying. Okay.
Was a very good role. He also The Pursuit of Happiness.
I'm about to say, okay.
Very good role. I think he should have won an Oscar for that one. And
7 pounds.
Hitchcock. No.
Oh.
No, man, I know there's another one that I was thinking about.
I Am Legend.
I Am Legend's pretty good, but it's not the one I was thinking about. Really just those two in general, at least for me, were enough for him to get like an Oscar already. Muhammad Ali and I forgot the guy's name, but the Pursuit of Happiness movie. And King Richard's is really good as well. Yeah. I think no matter how you feel about him, he's got some good acting chops and some good roles. Yeah, that's my little Will Smith spiel.
I get my oh my bad. I get my top three real quick. I Am Legend, Pursuit of Happiness, 7 pounds. And if I seen King Richards, then I'll probably like replace something, but that's my top three.
7 pounds was cool. It's not my favorite. I think it got kind of swept under the rug. You know what I mean? Like people you didn't really pay attention to it.
They hate us.
What? I'm not gonna say they hate us. I know. What are you talking about? Just they didn't like that movie.
They didn't like a man giving his life. Come on now.
Oh, I just think
that's a spoiler. My bad.
That movie came out a long time ago. I just don't think 7 pounds I think came after Pursuit of Happiness. I believe so. Let me just double check on that. And I think it was trying to hit on that same kind of like emotional heartstring. And I just don't think it got there all the way for a lot of people. Does that make sense? Yeah. Concussions are also a very good one. Really play about the football and the doctor and the CTE. But my third best Will Smith performance. Y'all ready for this one?
Itch.
Shark Tales. I love me some Shark Tales, man. He's just full Will Smith in fish form. That's all I need.
Forgot that he was in that.
That movie is great. I love that movie.
That Shark Tales is pretty good.
Shark Tales is great.
I've never seen it.
It's my second favorite fish movie.
I think that's when I started falling in love with Bob Marley too.
Because of the jellyfish. Do you enjoy Will Smith, Justin?
Yeah, big fan of Hitch and Fish and Hill.
Hitch is good. It's a good movie.
I like him as an actor. I can't say for sure because I don't think I've seen that many of his like serious roles. But Pursuit of Happiness is up there. I have not seen 7 pounds. Mainly watch him for the comedic roles. So like
the comedic roles,
Men in Black, Wild Wild West,
Hancock.
Hancock. But yeah, that's mainly what I watch him for.
Yeah. And those movies, it's not to say those movies he's not doing a good job too. Even though it's comedy, he he kills the comedy. It's just like he also, I think, kind of people forget that he can also kill those very serious roles as well. But he went ahead and go and slapped somebody on live TV, so he ruined it. You're supposed to do that in private, man. Moving on. Coming this February, if you live in the Los Angeles area, Super Nintendo World will be coming to Universal Studios Hollywood. Now I was gonna say, don't they have one of these in Japan?
Yeah,
or it's like a Mario Kart world, right?
No, it's the Japanese version has been open for like a year now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So they finally built it in America and it's about to open. I'm very excited.
Is this the spot where the minions are? Like the minions and then that backside is where Mario's at?
I'm not sure. I have not been to Universal Studios in a while.
Okay, do you remember where Terminator
This is the reason why I'm going this year.
It used to be Terminator got replaced by I want
The
to
Simpsons.
The Simpsons.
Or
no,
was it the opposite?
the Terminator show. They got
replaced
by
Back to the Future got replaced by the Simpsons.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Terminator got replaced.
Well, wherever that's
I
at,
can't remember.
it's like a whole block, and then right next to the old Terminator is Minions, and then they were building construction spot for like years. So I'm thinking,
that's
maybe that's
Nintendo World.
Okay.
Yeah. I saw it when I went to Universal Horror Nights this October. And I was like, oh, wow. I was like, I heard about this, but now I can really see it. It looks pretty dope, though. You guys saw a little video I sent you?
Yeah. I've also seen the people that have been to it in Japan. So looks pretty cool. I might get a pass to go there. So
like an annual pass?
Yeah, I'm not going just once. I'm going there like
if you need me, I'll be at Universal Studios.
I'm being Peach's Castle every day.
Well, we should do the next podcast on that, or not the next one. What the hell? Government took a picture of you. It looked like
a lot of technical difficulties. Show.
Exactly. I'm sorry. I'm trying to make sure this is fall. Nah, it looks pretty dope, man. Like, I haven't been a huge fan of Universal Studios. Like, it's not my favorite theme park. A lot of the rides are like simulations type rides. It's the only reason I like it is because the Hollywood aspect of it. But I think that's gonna be a nice little change up for them. Because I remember when like the Simpsons ride came in, people were like, the lines were long as hell, and it's crazy.
Yeah, that's what Mario's gonna be. I hate lines, man.
You can't escape them if you go into a theme park. The disability pass? Come up there limping. I need a fast pass. I need to ride these Mario Karts. Like, sir, you're not supposed to ride if you have a back injury. No, I'm not that bad.
I do whatever I gotta do to get in, cut everybody, or I do that one skip, like call for Jake in front of and just keep going straight to the front of the line.
Are they gonna have Mario Karts on there?
Yeah, that's like I believe the big main attraction right now is the Mario Kart ride.
Oh,
is it the one like I don't know if Japan? Well, in Japan, I heard you could ride a kart. I'm not sure if it's a Mario Kart, but you could ride a kart on the freeway and like drive all the way around. Is that?
Oh, that's not a part of Universal Studios.
Okay.
That's just a
someone with their own cart.
I think they do that here too, where people dress up in costume and they get on a go-kart and ride on the street.
Not on the freeway though.
I'd rather not be on the freeway in a go-kart.
Yeah, I think it's easier, like if you're gonna film it, to probably be on the street too. Right?
I guess.
But yeah, that should be cool if you live in LA. I think it's coming this February. You can go there while Disney's under construction. It's like it's been under construction for a long time now.
It'll be a good time to go see the Harry Potter stuff because everyone's going to be at the Mario stuff,
Oh yeah, they do have Harry Potter too.
which I haven't
Huh?
seen yet either. So
Man,
I'm
you
really
haven't been
excited to
there
go
a
there.
long time.
I'm broke.
Oh,
You haven't
Got
been
no
there
money
since
to
Back
go
to
how
the
many
Future.
years?
Forever. I'm broke now.
The last time you've been was before Back to the Future was there.
You never
Oh,
tried.
yeah. That's true. It was still the original Jurassic Park too, not the
Not the Jurassic World. You never tried the butterbeer?
Oh, I want to.
Dog. I mean, it's just a cream soda, but it's delicious.
Okay. Like I've been to City Walk a bunch of times. I've never been to Universal Studios in a while.
What else does Universal own, like as a franchise or like big movie?
Transformers.
Illumination,
Oh,
the Transformers.
Transformers,
King
Illuminate, King Kong. They don't really have a big Transformers attraction. They got that one thing, huh?
No, don't they have the ride?
Yeah,
King
the one
Kong and,
ride.
oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
'Cause
mean, what else would you do?
Yeah, I don't know. Transformers World? I don't know.
Laser tag? Is it shooting each other? I don't know.
Yeah, I guess there's not too much you can do with that. Oh. Is that all they have? Universal?
I
They
think
have
could
like
make
all the
Transformers.
classic movies.
Oh yeah, yeah.
The Hollywood ride, the tour.
So, yeah, Waterworld.
They took
Oh,
off
yeah, the
freaking
Waterworld's dope.
Jaws off the tour too.
Did they?
Really?
Didn't they not? Because
I
when I
haven't
went on
been
the
on it.
tour, Jaws wasn't on there.
Maybe
Haven't
it's
been on it in a
broken.
long time.
Like,
And they took off the Mummy experience too. They replaced it with the freaking Fast and the Furious.
Oh yeah. The Fast and Furious thing is lame.
Yeah, I'm like,
It's so lame. It's just a car and goes like, zoo. Yeah, you know, that Hollywood tour used to be a lot cooler, or maybe I was just really young when I saw it the
Yeah.
first time. Cause I remember that shit being scary, like especially with the original King Kong. I was just like, I remember screaming at the top of my lungs.
and then there was the whole like backdraft with all the fire. And then
Yeah, you could
Oh,
just
yeah.
feel it on your face.
yeah.
I remember getting off that ride and I was terrified. And my dad looking at me like, what's wrong with you? Yeah, I love Universal Studios. It's cool. Tyron, tell us about this 2022 Game Awards.
Yes.
What's going on?
So it came out maybe like a week ago from now, sometime in December. Just award shows for games, but like a lot of new trailers came out. It's kind of like a broke version of E3, I want to say. Where, like, new game. Well, it's like the second hype before the hype before E3 where new games come out.
Like the precursor to E3.
Yeah.
Wait, so
it's just another place for them to drop a trailer.
So it's not an award show.
No, it is an award show,
Yeah.
but they
It's
usually
both.
drop trailers. Yeah.
Oh,
That's
okay,
what
okay.
I'm there for the trailers. I don't care about the award show.
So you want to talk about the award show, but none of the
None of the awards. Who won? I don't know.
I really don't know who won.
I was gonna ask you, like, who won?
Really? You didn't hear who won? There was a
Who
thing
won?
that happened when they announced that, but go ahead. We'll get to that later.
I'm actually looking. Okay, but the trailers I'm interested in, it was only one game in particular, was the new Jedi game, the Star Wars. Oh, what's it called?
Oh, I've
Jedi?
been hearing about that.
Jedi Survivor.
Yes, because the first one, oh my, first one was great, but I couldn't believe how hard that game was. I put it on easy.
Wait,
and
what
it's
is it?
Still hard.
What's the background of the game? What's it about? For the person
Jedi.
who doesn't know, like I don't.
You know Star Wars?
I think I've heard of it.
It's pretty much a Jedi game. It's actually a part of a movie, right? Or like a pre-sequel? Is it not a part of a movie, but it's like
Is it
in
continuity?
between a movie, right?
It was I I believe in universe, but until J.J. Abrams took over for Star Wars, and then only the movies are canon now, none of the
None of the
video
other
games.
stuff.
Oh,
Yeah, so it's kind of like a alternate universe, I think now.
I thought it was
So
still like a part, but
so
it's
it
like,
takes place during Order 66, where all the Jedi's are executed,
Oh,
and it's about Cal Kestis being a Jedi that loses his memory, and him like trying to get all his memories back, and being one of the last Jedi's.
oh, okay.
so you're like the only Jedi in the world
Yeah.
In
fighting.
that story, yeah, like
Yeah.
yeah.
So it's kind of like that around that like the time the Obi-Wan show would have been going on.
Hmm.
It came out before Obi-Wan show, right?
Well,
The
I mean
first
like
one?
that time in the Star Wars
Oh,
history.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So people are speculating that those characters might show up in this game.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Like little Princess Leia too.
Uh,
Maybe
she
not.
would be older Princess Leia at this point.
Oh. Oh, okay. So it's the second version of the game?
Yeah.
yeah.
The sequel.
Oh.
Spoilers if you haven't played the game. This takes
That's
place either directly after it, where the end of the first game you fight Darth Vader. Like that was like the big reveal. Because you had the list of all the surviving Jedi,
mm-hmm.
and I believe this is him trying to rebuild
The Empire.
the Jedi Order,
Oh.
not the Empire.
My bad.
Wrong side.
Wrong side, wrong side. You know where my loyalties lie. I haven't played a Star Wars game since The Apprentice. Now I used to love that.
Apprentice was good.
That was
This
a good game.
game
It's kind of
fucking
like that.
hard.
Oh,
Like,
really?
yeah, this is like a Dark Souls type game, which is very difficult.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense now.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Oh my god.
So it's a Dark Souls is like a specific type of game where the main focus is on the combat, and you have to focus on dodging attacks while dealing like little damage.
Mhm.
So like all that is like you have to memorize like every move and when to use it. So it's like it's very difficult. So this game is like a Dark Souls game, but a lot easier, but it's still very hard in the aspect of it being just a normal Star Wars game.
Because I'm
So
telling,
yeah.
I'll
Oh
put
yeah. So I made it most of the way through the game, and it was just too hard. I couldn't beat it.
what?
Yeah. And then
Dang.
I had to put on easy, and even then I struggled.
Yeah. So,
Dang.
like I left it on normal for part like halfway through, and then I'm like, bro, I can't do it, and I put it on easy, and I feel like it took me longer, and I'm like, am I stupid?
No, that game is hard. Like I could technically beat it if I had enough time. I just did not want to waste all that time trying to beat it.
Yeah.
I just wanted to
It's
finish the story.
I feel like that would get me so frustrated.
It,
I'll be
it's
out.
a
I'll be out real quick.
masochist type of game. Yeah.
What other games coming out before we
uh
close up here?
well, there's Dune Awakening from like the movie that I've seen.
Hmm.
I haven't seen Dune, but I'm like, oh, there's a game for it? That looks cool. So that's something interesting. And Banishers is from that's another game called Banishers. It's from the creators who made Life is Strange. If you never played that game, it's kind of like it's like a Telltale game from like if you ever heard of the Walking Dead Telltale games, kind of like choose your own path. And I don't know, Banishers is kind of it's going to be a choose your own path, but it's like something different.
From what I've seen in the trailer, it looks more of an action game
Yeah, that's one.
where I'm guessing you're exercising ghosts. Like,
You're like his girlfriend, or I don't know who if you're playing as the girl, your boyfriend is a ghost, or I don't know, vice versa. Someone is a ghost,
yeah.
and
And they're helping you find the other ghosts.
yes,
So you can I guess not kill him because you're gonna send
yeah.
them
Send them back.
off. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exercise them. Yeah.
Well, I thought you meant like personal training exercise.
No. Not exercise. Exercise.
I was like, do ghosts exercise? They be working out.
They can get fit, you know. Have you not watched Casper?
I don't think Casper's a fit
No,
ghost.
what's his cousins? They were benching. They were doing bench presses and stuff.
One of them's literally named Fatso. Like,
Oh yeah.
I guess I haven't seen Casper recently. Hey guys, I think we're gonna close out the show now.
hold on. Since we're talking about the Game Awards, there is
go ahead.
that happened at the Game Awards.
So, the award part.
Elden Ring, which is a Dark Souls-like game, won Game of the Year.
Oh, makes sense.
And when they were accepting the award, there was someone there was like a little kid that went up on stage and just like crashed the stage, waited till they were done, and then said something about a rabbi and Bill Clinton.
The kid?
And yeah.
What?
Mm-hmm.
How old was this kid?
Yeah.
I don't know. Apparently,
whose kid was it?
It's not like a little kid. It's a young man, but yeah. So everyone was just confused of who that kid was, and then he got apprehended by the police.
I'm about to say, it's like no security. You take him off.
There was security, and they were like approaching the stage, but they just left him.
That's really random.
That's why I was wondering why that wasn't mentioned.
Oh, Tyler brought it up. He wanted to talk about it.
I didn't.
I thought that was the thing that we were going to talk about.
Bill Clinton?
Yeah. No one knows what the fuck.
What did he say about Bill Clinton?
He said something about a rabbi, and then he mentioned Bill Clinton. That was it.
I'm reading the title. It says, "Kid interrupts Game Awards 2020, nominates Bill Clinton, confuses everybody, gets arrested."
Yeah.
He nominated Bill Clinton?
I guess.
Well, I think Bill Clinton should have won.
Look at this guy's face. It makes sense.
So yeah, that was one of the notable things about the Game Awards. Also, Marvel Snap won Best Game, so Best Mobile Game. Sorry.
Hey,
so, yeah,
we gotta get them to sponsor you, Justin. They're taking all your time and money.
Not my money yet. My time though.
Not yet. Well, once you give the money, maybe they'll notice.
Yeah.
That's really weird.
He's streaming. He streamed his reaction towards the video. So he's like watching the video of him interrupting the award show.
Oh, what an asshole.
Yeah.
What a little shit.
He looks like
he just probably wanted to make the news story,
Once you see him, you'd be like, oh, it makes sense.
Let me see.
His name is Satan, but take the S out and put an M. So Mayton.
What?
Matan. Ivanoff. Call him the Bill Clinton kid. That's what I guess the nickname for him is.
Hold up.
Did you guys ever think about what made you cry?
Oh, I forgot about that. Oh, I see the kid. He looks like a normal kid.
Oh, he doesn't.
No, he doesn't.
He's just some random dude. He does not deserve the attention he's getting.
Yeah, fuck you, kid.
Yeah.
No, I kind of forgot why we were talking about the Game Awards. Well, I can tell you, honestly, there hasn't been a movie that's ever made me cry.
What?
Ever? No, not that I can think of.
Have you no soul?
No, I don't. They didn't. They were all out. There's movies that definitely make me feel deeply, but never cry.
Never broke a tear. Damn, you're a strong boy.
I hurt.
For me, the most recent one was Black Panther 2.
Oh,
That
really?
movie is
Oh.
all about grief, and if you've ever like felt grief, like that movie just like hits hard.
Yeah, it does hit hard. It does
Yeah.
hit hard.
Like I wasn't like full on crying, but I was tearing up.
Only two movies was Forrest Gump and Wall-E.
Wow. Okay.
Those are obscure, not what I was thinking.
It is tiring.
That is true. Yeah.
Like I can see Forrest Gump.
Yeah, I can see Wall-E. Yeah, I can see it too when I think about it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, that part where he was about to die, getting crushed, and then he forgot his girl. I'm like, no, man.
Not your girl.
And then she was like fighting, trying to get his memory back. That was just emotional, man. I broke down.
Right. Them Pixars know how to hit at them emotions,
and
man.
Nemo, the first one.
Oh, when he lost his children. Why is that funny?
It wasn't funny.
No, that was the funny part for me. Ooh, Beracuda.
Just the whole journey of him going back. I didn't care that he lost his kids. I was just the one kid that got lost.
Wow.
His last son.
He lost 200 of his children. Now that I'm thinking about it, I say another Pixar film was that made me feel deeply was Toy Story 3. The furnace scene. That one had me.
That movie got ruined for me, so I can't say it like emotionally strikes a chord anymore.
What you mean? What do you mean it got ruined?
So when I was watching it, I was sitting in front of these bunch of kids that would not shut up during the movie. Up until like the point where I just got up and just chewed them out, and then they left. And then for the rest of the movie, like I was mad, so it was like ruined. Yeah. So yeah, Toy Story 3 ruined forever.
Wow. Sorry. Hey everybody. That's our show for today. Let us know if you've ever cried in a movie. What movies ever made you cry? Once again, thank you for watching the Digital Excursion. Justin, tell them where they could find us.
YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter.
That's right.
Twitter?
Yeah, we're on Twitter. Tyron, tell them what to do when they get to the YouTube.
Subscribe and like and comment.
That's right. That's right. You can also send us a message once again at the digital excursion @gmail.com. We would love to conversate with you guys. We appreciate everyone who listens to this podcast. Just play it in your car. You don't really got to listen to it. Just try and get them numbers up. You know what I mean?
Just hit play.
Just hit play. That's it. Just hit play. It's not hard. We have lovely voices. Thank you again for joining us. I am Marlon Abram. This is Justin Pua.
Right.
And that's Tyron Lee.
Goodbye.
Peace. All right, you can stop recording.
Oh, yeah. Huh?